Hello, viewers, and welcome to another edition of the program Talk to the Camera with me, Isatu Smile Sesay. Today, the camera day constituency 128 as we can talk to Ibrahim Super Camara, when are intending member of parliament for the constituency 128 and other stakeholders them under the same constituency for know waiting at their own views about the PR system, waiting and take, waiting they want the government for do concerning the PR system. Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name and know that you be.
Well, Mina Ibrahim Super Kamara and parliamentary aspirant for the APC symbol, constituency 128.
Since you're not parliamentary aspirant for a symbol for under the All People's Congress, and we know about the PR system where ECSL they talk about concerning the 2023 election. I go want for the you tell viewers as a politician, what be you take concerning that?
Well, I think say the states don't be misguided. And, at this time, we expect say the state for able for no say leadership now about service to the people, not by themselves. So if at all you want for serve you people, you get for listening to waiting the people and say at this particular this timing, very timely for let we begin introduce the PR system, so to speak, because the PR system gets in your good side, but conditions and day where you for fulfill for let you come with PR system, and the key thing where then they fail for realize now the fact say wait till we not be want now they come back so let the people then now take their own destiny in their own hand. Let the people elect the young people where they want. Then they ensure accountability. If somebody, for example, they elect them, you will get urge for develop and for work for you people because you know so that then people and they put you. But if you take the power for appoint a member of parliament from the people, you take a gear to the political party. We have few people who just go sit down and decide who that and name them go right. Automatically, you don't show disrespect to the people. So we kindly they ask say the state don't be misguided, and not too late it. I mean, let them go back and revoke this thing. We understand say they don't lay the bill in parliament yesterday, and then still not late. They can go and revoke them. Then they are for the grow now from them petty issues there. As a state, for don't begin the series and for let we pay attention to the bigger picture. What's in the happen at the economy? What's in the happen to the dollar? I don't think the bread and butter, and I don't think for the thing but now. Not so for there we can say with the pull power and the people in hand and give to few people, So it's unfortunate. We kindly they ask the state for let them rethink their decision and let them ensure so they do the needful for let them give power back to the people. Because when they give power to the people now don't get a voice. Say, Mr. Now we make you member of parliament. If you not deliver for we go pull you the next time. So that they ensure efficiency. People go get the urge. People will go get interest in politics. Competition will be hyped. Some of we very young we they can now because we believe say the platform where they now constituency based. Because now when we can for can serve so people already know the capacity. So they can for vote for we. But at the party level, at that hierarchy level, wherein few people, sometimes where we don't even know, we just go sit down and decide automatically, we don't be disenfranchised, so to speak. So, my own personal take, now that this thing not timely, and we kindly plead with the state for let them revoke them.
Okay, so now let we look at them in this way, like if them fortunate for pass am na parliament, it gets any way how we go affect una the intending politicians them like where you intend like you right now you intend for go for member of parliament. It gets any way how we get for affect you?
Yeah, sure. It gets a lot where we go affect me. Because me the campaign for me people because I mean people I want for represent. So if the power come out from the people, then the people they appoint me. But if the power they come out from the political party, then means saying a few people just go sit on a small house and point other than for. So they affect me indirectly. Because what if sometimes the person way they go decide for sending names there, the person know they not sabi me. You understand? So it get effect on me. So that's what they say. It not only they affect the opposition, even the government. Me, I get colleagues there, I get friends them way they know the SLPP. But coupon them they don't become disgruntled. Because some man want go back to him people and for go serve. But how you go where you go meet a situation wherein the people then go want you, but if the status quo no want you, they automatically, they succeed by what you want. So you see, so rather we say it get effect on we, and it muscle with the grassroots we want for support, for give back to we various communities and we constituencies that we come out.
So as you the intend for go for member of parliament, like this particular PR system, like not to everybody know within this PR system, yeah, so they about how waiting are the good or bad part of the PR system. You get any time like for talk to you people them now your constituency for put them down for let them know saying that this PR system they about and this not the good part and this not the bad part.
Yes, so any advantage you get disadvantage, and to any disadvantage you also get advantage. And honestly, PR will get some good things. Like I say, it will get some good things. We enhance quality representation. We say people and they will liberal enough. Then go no say before send somebody in a member of for go represent we for what insult, and then people they talk and they argue say it gets issues of it go bring in cohesion. We then they again make some sense. But the bigger picture now we they look. The bigger picture is other than the people the way they appoint their members of parliament here. Now just few, not to the people, not to the masses. And leadership now about the people, the amount of influence where you get on your people. So for me, I don't meet with me people, I don't talk to them, say the states don't come up with a PR system. What is this PR system? They ask. Now a system where the late Bakaba of blessed memory be introduced at a time where the states not being functional in a way because of the war. And say, for example, if war in places like Kono, they go conduct elections for constituencies where virtually everything done disorganized there. So now that made them bring this PR system. Not to now within a normal state, then you work out a PR system. So a PR system is like a district block system, a system wherein by percentage, they vote for me as an individual and they vote for my party, and my party go decide whether they go represent them in parliament. So that is it.
But viewers go say we don't use them once. Then why now, especially you way a before saying I'm intending member why you not go down well with you, but we don't use that once with you side and other people and we don't be representative now the House of Parliament. We don't represent in different constituencies there.
We use them once. I just don't say the premise that they were lay. We use them once because of the war. And then the way the war been ravaged all over the communities, all the interiors, not only Freetown, it been necessary. It been timely at that time for bringing a PR system. But now, it's not timely. What's in the essence of being a PR system now? It's a muscle competition. Young people will go one kind to the race, they know they get the space anymore. So you don't close that space, and you also don't make sure so you don't pull the power from the people. You don't get into the political party, so the party don't become powerful more than the people. You understand? And we always say that the people not them for powerful, not to the party then. The party then are we form them party there. If we not powerful, if we go make the party then powerful past we the people, then it will not make sense to we self. So we use them in 2000, in 1996, in 2000, because we just come up and war. Immediately after the war, say pass Pakaba in 2004, it reverts back to the constituency base because it was for a purpose because of what they happened during the war, the interregnum. Now that make them bring them. So now you cannot bring it where we don't under normalcy, a state of normalcy. We're in peace, they work out this scam. So I think misguided position the government want for take. We no one for go to the political gimmick around waiting they want for do. Because we know say maybe just maybe they want for expand their influence over a certain region, which is their right as but then go for look at the general good, not for their own self. Because power not sacrosanct. It change. Today it is mother, tomorrow it might be me or somebody else. So we kindly request that let them do the needful for the people, not for themselves. Because if you do anything now where they favor you, what if tomorrow the same law where you don't put where favor you, then go use it now against you. If Madam Peking come say you want for contest now, then they not get space at that time. You're not to president anymore. They get space for compete any I get all the brilliant ideas. We get the space because now few people will just go sit down, go down that wall. In fact, we probably don't be president, so we need to get out the issue so possible. So now that they say we need for de-escalate some of them things there now.
Okay. So waiting at the message you at all, which you don't say so.
Yes, my message very clear from the beginning to now. We kindly plead with the government, especially the president. We're not saying a fine gentleman. They listen, but many a time the people where they guide the president, because they can say the leader not came bad, but the people around them. The one the way they advise the president don't misguide the president. The PR system not timely. We kindly plead with them for let them see reason for putting aside. Let them bring in this competition we don't start. Look like young Honorable Chenoba. Now as a result of constituency base, when it come, you see in competition, now the first man and now in our western area we begin do development project. Because you don't now you don't say that people are appointed and they when you work for the people and go appoint you for the second time and go vote you the second time. But if you take that power, they take it again to the people then that member of parliament not get responsibility. You go meet yourself now, you go tell you say not to you vote for me. Now my political party give me. So now this time for the look, now for the bigger picture, not for just because of their minute interest, where not they last long. The power na 5 or 10 years at most. What if tomorrow you know they na power? Then you want for compete now. The situation you don't can this kind of law where they disadvantage you. Now where you don't advantage position, you get for very careful the law where they make because tomorrow go haunt you. So now that go stop. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
My name na Adam Mansari, councillor to be.
As you na councillor to be, and also you know about the PR system, I go want to let you tell viewers wetin are you take about that.
Well, this PR system, some of we na the time then this way we I can open a PR system, this that even safe. I believe say some of me come read themselves, some of me Sierra Leoneans don't know much about PR system and the kind thing the way they hear about PR system and obviously go good for any of we as a politician.
So like what you want for the government, or we can say the ACSL and member of parliament them do concerning this PR system?
Well, they need for go over this again and see let the election be flexible because let them not make it too tedious because this we are all Sierra Leoneans and we really they suffer in this country here, so we don't need too much principle waiting for camper this election. Let them try for make a reasonable for we. They talk to the parliament, we talk to the government. Make them see how best we go able for go through this election without no fight, no draw, no nothing. Let everything be understandable to the people because we really need for understand. Let we people understand exactly what thing they go on in the country.
So this PR system gets anywhere how we go affect you as an intending councillor?
Well, sure. Say really it go affect me. Because I know say I not choose myself for be a councillor. Now me people and put me inside for see how best we go able lobby and see for let we able meet we need them because we the grassroots we really they suffer. So I believe say it go affect we and we they talk to Papa government dear let it not make that tedious because we ready for work for people them. We don't stand strong for let we work for people them. If them put we before we want to see how best we self go be successful inside the PR system, but let them not make it so difficult for we.
What's the message where they at all what you don't say so?
Well, the message where they add concerning to the government, especially the government, may they see, this PR system, may they sit over and back, because it not go fine for we the politicians them, it not go fine, because maybe Santiago get people them, where then they are not go favor me, but me people favor me, so how me go able for stand because I want let themselves see say yes me people and I me then choose for come 2023 for be the councillor for 128 under Ward 437 and I believe say the guarantee we then get and I dey pray that let them give we the way for let we able stand for we people them because then they look up to we. So dear Papa government, you get for look onto that because we na warrior, we na fighter, we ready for fight for people and fight for Mama Salon because we want Mama Salon for be a better country. So we live happily.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you too, my sister. God bless you.
Now my name Alpha Kanu.
Okay, and I go want for let you tell viewers waiting na you take about the PR system.
Well, the PR system to me, I see say na a system we don't come for separate the people them from the representative and the in the electorate because democracy per se is about people's representation, because then they vote people, then where they go represent them tomorrow in parliament, for, of course, go articulate their own needs and other things there. But if you now you separate them from there, now just through we call them PR system. A PR system is like a form of a list, like I know they will party then they give to them you with them favor, because to me, if you do not favor you, obviously your name no good, your name no good there as number one. And secondly, in fact, it's a system we go encourage tomorrow bribery, because if you may get money, and they go bribe somebody and knows in charge for give the list, for that be number one, and that way they give good money. So in the first place, they spoil democracy by that, because they represent the people. In fact, they even encourage. To me, they call and they sow the seed of corruption instead of democracy for flourish.
Okay. So like you get anyway how we get for affect the community as you na elder na you community get anyway how the PR system get for affect we communities them.
Of course, it will affect them, because the people where the list, the party go give inside number one as a list, they're not Sabia. And then, in will get for the party they give in name for go to snap as member of parliament. You know, Sabi, you not care about the people then, because not to get for votes for them. So, in the end of the day, what you get for go tell them? Nothing. Because not to una vote for me, I don't even know now. What's important, somebody they under way they regulate inside that party, then you know more care for. Then that way so it don't affect the whole system. Democracy don't spoil, development go spoil definitely. No way.
So what's another message we go send out there to ACSL commissioner and also the member of parliament, since the PR system in a parliament right now, the Leone parliament. So what's another message where you go send out to the member of parliament and a parliament and also the ACSL commissioner concerning this PR system?
Well, let them uphold democracy, and also let them uphold the rule, because there's a way they can pass the entire parliament through, of course, understanding a 3/3 majority. Now we don't understand. Even yesterday, there's a problem in parliament where even for delay the instrument, but also supposedly supposed to get a 2/3 majority. Then they use them. If they get the 2/3 majority, that means say yes, the people really will then the representative will then vote for who represent them, they speak for them. But if they not get a let them know use no other means for force them way for do that. Otherwise, then they spoil democracy. And when you spoil democracy, automatically the system don't spoil. It's because when I say democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. This time will no longer represent the people, because now just the status quo. And the status quo, maybe then they hide something. And then of course they know say then see say the people no go elect them for living get better member of parliament then, because once you work for them, then obviously they go vote against you, and it will affect them too. I want warn them, because if you say it will spoil the parliamentarian system, but you yourself will affect you, because once the people then vex by you in the presidency, they no go vote for you. You understand? That it gets something when I don't think about that. Otherwise, you go feel say the fine thing they make, but they affect you at the end of the day.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
As now listen to waiting Ibrahim Super Camara, when I intending member of parliament under constituency 128, waiting he don't talk about the PR system, as he say the PR system no go good for letting introduce her now, and also stakeholders them now in constituency when a constituency 128 themselves don't talk about the PR system, or side and say themselves no favor the PR system, so then they call on Papa government for letting go withdraw back this PR system. Mena Isatu Smile Sesay. Until we meet again to another edition of the program Talk to the Camera, I say, ta-ta.